Welcome everyone back to Tabletop Masquerade! We are back once again as me as DM because we know how to procrastinate one-shots.
Yeah!
Therefore,
Alright.
hurrah.
Hurrah!
Question mark. Unfortunately, two of our players will not be here today. However, another one will be joining us.
He's back.
So, as just a real quick recap, just so we can jump straight into it, because we're going to be doing combat all session, and we know combat takes a hot minute. Quick recap, the players, they got to the mysterious island. They were approached by zombies and crew of old shipwrecks, and spoken through them was a voice who told them not to come. And what did they do? They decided to go in. They just started to go looking. They get into the island and down into the mountain, into the cave system, and they find two crows. And the crows are bantering and yelling and all this other kind of nonsense, and they're trying to get information out of the players, but the players are also trying to get information out of them. At some point, they grab one of the crows and they threaten it. And the crows, in fear for their lives, obviously, take them to where they need to go. They go through the cavern just a little bit farther, and they get down into the deepest part, where there's just piles of gold, just as far as the eye can see. And at the end of one of the piles is a giant crystal, and that's where the elf woman that the players were looking for were there. And there's a dwarf man also just sitting there, and it seemed like he was just emotionally distraught. And Alexi, the party's companion, starts going off on this tangent about how he wasn't really who he said he was, and how he was going to take the elf woman back. And the dwarf didn't want them to do that, and therefore Alexi decided to take things into his own hands, and that's where combat starts.
Okay. Real quick question. We know Alexi.
Yes.
Alara's the sister.
Yes.
This dwarf, did we find out his name? I don't remember.
You never asked.
We never asked. And then...
Alara is not Alexi's sister.
That's right, we found that out.
It was a ploy to get people to join him. He is actually badly, deeply in love to like psychotic levels.
And the dwarf said that he was married to her, correct?
Yes.
That's right.
That's what it was. So this all giant love affair.
Yes.
Next week on The Bachelor.
Singles Inferno.
We'll get the rose. Where I like starting my combats, especially for one-shots, I like giving everyone a pre-game action. That just lets everyone kind of get their things started, so they're not spending the first round of combat just setting up. And Alexi will also get his own pre-game. We're going to just go clockwise. We're going to start with Pablo, whatever your pre-game action is going to be.
Okay, and we said that these are...
Really quick, let's do the thing.
Ooh, let's do it. That's
The thing!
We're upgrading people. Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Upgrades.
Wait, we're upgrading what?
We said that these are piles of gold.
Yes.
I will just kind of walk very unmenacingly with my walking stick, holding my turtle. Oh, I don't have him, that's right. He's gone.
He's gone.
Fabiano. I'm going to prepare an action. I don't know exactly, because I'm still kind of confused on what motives are happening right now. I'm going to prepare an action. I will hex him the first time he looks like he's going to. Sorry, Eldritch Blast him as soon as he does something.
Okay.
Suspect.
Yes. Alright. Unfortunately, Dave will not be joining just yet, but I have something planned. Don't worry, everyone.
Watch out!
From out of nowhere.
Brother, Kaden almost did that
From
last
the
week.
top rope.
He almost did it.
Deadless.
How tall are these piles of gold? Are they?
It's variable. We're just gonna say like anywhere from 6 to 10 feet.
Okay.
Like
so
these are enormous.
It's viable for me to hide somewhere.
Yes.
Okay. Can I? Is that a proper action that I can take? Like I want to hide and ready my bow.
Yeah, for sure. If that's what you, yeah. Anything else cool? Awesome. Arceus, what do you want for your reading?
I forgot. What are you? Because I'm going to do the same. But in a
You guys
different
never
pile of
asked.
gold. A better pile of gold.
The one that's got the more shiny
Yes.
Shinier one, more jewels.
Yes.
That's perfect. I want the one that looks like a bunch of me, so I actually like it.
Okay, there you go.
God, wait. So we're not supposed to ask what you are. Are we?
You can. You never did.
What are you? Here, let me just nestle in my little gold here. Just
The new
gonna
stuff is
nestle
weird.
in. Do I ready the action to sneak attack, or was hiding the action?
I mean, to me, it's the same thing.
Okay, then I will prepare to
You-
sneak attack.
you hide and you-
Anything bad looking happens.
Yeah, works.
So, I should get it correct. Eryxius is also going to walk up more in a menacing tone alongside Pablo. And I'm going to ready action lightning breath.
Cool. Already.
Oh, I should have something else. It's okay.
Before I move, I should. Alexi, with a wave of his staff, and he can tell that everyone is going to make a move, waves his staff, and in the air he speaks an incantation and points to the nearby pile of gold. And from the gold,
Oh, what? No, what?
I shall move. We don't have a proper model for it, but we're simply going to use this.
It's Flitterus! Giant Flitterus! This is like in Super Smash, bro.
From the gold emerges a giant clawed hand and another, and as it's pulling itself out of the pile of gold like a puddle, pulls itself out a giant dragon that is just made of gold pieces and rubies and all the other fun things that could be found inside a dragon's hoard. With swords for teeth and spears for claws, and all the other things Smaug says.
Yeah.
We're literally watching a dragon's horde become the dragon.
Exactly. All right.
Become the dragon horror.
All right, and now we roll for initiative.
You're not ready for this.
I would
Plus
also like to
zero.
roll for initiative, and I will introduce you when the time comes. All right. Sorry, Pablo.
16.
16.
I have a plus 0.
Crazy.
15.
Is it 15? Cool.
25.
25.
Oh,
wow.
I get a +6 and I have advantage.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
19. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I did.
I know, it naturally did hurt.
21.
21?
Oh, what is it?
What's up with that side of the table?
I know.
Bro, last week, this fish ate me did 4 rolls the entire time.
I guess I should also ask, where's the dwarf? That's the dwarf?
He's the teeny tiny boy.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, we are indeed starting with Deadless.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay. So Lexi is
There.
busy summoning that thing, right?
No, he did something.
Oh, he did
like
something. What is he doing now?
And right now, nothing. He's just standing on his pile of gold, eyeing Alara and the crystal.
I shoot at him, would it be logical to say that I have stealth right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You did hide as your pregame.
Cool. So I want to go ahead and do that. I want to sneak attack.
Okay.
And I also have assassinate.
Okay.
So during the first round of each combat, you have advantage on attacks against a creature
Mhm.
that hasn't taken a turn. If your sneak attack hits any target during that round, the target takes damage.
Okay. How many damage?
3.
3.
So
Okay.
plus 3.
For some reason I heard like 30 and I was like, nay, nay.
No, that'd be game breaking. Okay, so I have advantage right now.
Okay.
I apologize, I'm still learning this character. I should also have Elven Accuracy, which gives me 1 more reroll.
Okay. The one ability that lets you triple that gives you triple advantage.
Yeah, whenever you have advantage on an attack roll using one of your modifiers, you can reroll one of the dice points.
Oh.
So 12, 15,
Do you guys?
and 2. So I'll take the 15.
The 15, yes.
Using my bow, it's a
That was
1d8
just water
plus
this time.
3.
What was the total to hit?
15 plus 8.
Plus 8. Okay, there we go. Okay. 23.
Vomiting blood.
22. Wait, I don't know how to math.
Should keep some paper towels out.
Yeah, good idea.
Real bad.
So I hit.
Yes, you do hit with the 22.
Okay.
23. Whatever the number is.
So it's a 1d8 plus 3, and then it'll be plus 2d6 because of sneak attack, and then plus 3 because of assassinate. Okay, so 6 plus 3, that's 9.
Plus 3.
10, 11, 12.
Oh, it's the way.
And then 12 plus 9, 21. And then because it's a vicious longbow, it does an additional 2d6 damage on creature that hits. So another 2d6.
Oh, really? Okay.
That was the blue item.
Okay. That's a crazy blue
This is what
item.
we call min-max.
So 21 plus 4, 25.
25. For a whole 25 damage. Alright, you string your longbow back, and it just goes right through him, right through his armor, gets him right in the shoulder. As a legendary action, he's gonna flip around to you and point his staff, and he's going to throw a ray of frost at you.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh!
Do I get... What is that thing about? Oh shit. No. Isn't it like, don't rogues get to immediately like dash or hide as their action right after they attack?
You're right. I should have asked. Was that the end of your turn?
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I jumped
you're good.
again.
I want to
jumped
go ahead
again.
and try to hide if I can.
Okay. All right. As your bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm still figuring out how this character works exactly. But
Yeah. And again, I jumped the gun. I'm so sorry.
you're good.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll me a stealth check against his own perception. Ooh! Dang, you beat it. But just barely. I thought I got you the first time. I was like, here it comes.
That is in the first half.
Alrighty, so.
What's a...
Thank you.
Alright. So, instead of pointing his. Anything else for your turn?
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Alrighty. We're gonna go back to Alexi's legendary action. He's not gonna point his staff at you because obviously he can't see you. He's gonna point directly at Lorixus because he's right in front of him, going for him.
Ooh.
What?
Can I use my reaction?
Sure.
I will counterspell that.
You're gonna counterspell.
I'm gonna try to.
Okay. No, you're more than welcome to.
I see Alexi kind of figure out where the arrows come from, lock eyes onto my reptilian friend, start to do something, and I'm just gonna no.
Yeah.
And I will counterspell.
All right then.
The new rules are they have to make con saves now.
Okay, even if it's not a leveled spell.
All it says is you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell.
Okay.
Anything that's verbal, somatic, or material components. But if they fail, they don't lose the spell slot. It just stops what they're doing.
Okay, but it stops it either way.
Yes.
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, because it's not a leveled spell, I don't even want to bother to do that.
That's so weird.
Something I should ask before we even started. Everyone's AC.
18.
18.
Oh, 15.
15.
15 also.
14.
14.
I messed up.
17.
17. Oh yeah, for
God,
senior
house
portal.
attack
Senior
twice.
portal, no armor. I automatically had 17.
You don't know.
Alrighty.
3 levels of
It is now
rogue
the dragon's
and
turn.
specializes in assassin. 5 levels of fighter.
Alright, the dragon is going
The
to.
idea is he's just a snipper. But that is all he does, is just snipes. Because with the longbow I have a range of 100 feet.
Yeah, just
But it's quiet, so I can just shoot it.
Alright, it's gonna step that direction and it's gonna open its maw
Oh my.
and it's going to shoot 1,000 just gold coins in the direction of those three. It's those three. So I need all, it should be Pablo, Eurixus, and Arceus. I need to make dex saves.
Shooting gold.
The gold pieces. Yeah, like just it's like just hail.
That'd be sick if we had a bag of holding. I like that thought.
Is there such a thing as a portable hole that's like a teleporter?
I know there's such thing as a portable hole, but it's kind of like it's a weird bag of holding.
Okay.
Honestly,
7.
a 7,
Oh,
Oh.
7.
19.
19, a 9. Yikes.
We're too focused on Alexi right now.
Alrighty,
Forgot about the dragon.
you two take 21 points of piercing. I rolled really, really high. And then you take half, so you take 10.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And that'll be all for its turn. We're gonna go to Eurixus now.
Wow. Wow, that changes a
That
lot.
was a big hit.
So you said your pregame action was to
Ready
use
to
your
breath.
so
weapon.
you can because that was your pregame action, you can use your lightning breath and then I'll let you use your full action as well.
Cool. I will do lightning breath at
Oh,
Alexa.
Alexi, yes. I need to make a dex save for him, correct?
Yes.
What
and
is-
It's gonna be, I believe, 14.
14.
He'll take half damage.
Mm-hmm.
And
He
I
does
wanted
indeed.
to use evasion. I'm
Does
sorry.
that succeed?
Huh?
I wanted to use evasion.
Oh, so you take no damage if you save? Okay, then yeah, you take no damage. He does indeed save.
Not really, though. Divided by
7. Did you want to flare it up a little bit? Like, how does this work in your mind?
2. After taking that big old blow, he just turns with anger at Alexi and just using a deep breath, and then just like starts blowing around his mouth, and shocks of electricity start popping out, and he just exhales with everything inhaled at a flexing a bolt of light just pierces throughout from his mouth out towards him. Right into his chest.
Alright, now your full turn.
Okay. Yeah, well, so going to then move. And I'm gonna swing at him because I'm very angry.
Yes.
So okay, we can get back to run through the first attack. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20, yes, you do hit.
Ooh.
Alright. So 14 points.
Okay. Yes, you do at level 8.
Alright. Swing again. Can I reroll that? I don't know what I'm
Oh, if it's cocked, yeah, you can.
13.
A 13, you do not hit.
Oh, swing and a miss.
So you go for the first swing, and it hits him clean across the chest and slices into his other arm. But he's ready for the second one and parries with the hilt of his staff.
Cool.
What else for your turn?
I am going to try to step away.
You do provoke opportunity attacks if you do that. You're willing to do that?
I'm willing.
Alrighty. As you step away, Alexi's unstabbed hand starts to glow with electricity as he reaches out for you. And he absolutely whiffs as you step out of the way as he goes to grab you.
Nice. Woo. I want that one.
That's crazy. Nice.
Anything else for your turn?
That'll be it for now.
I'll do it for now.
That is the stuff, correct? That's me.
Yes, that is you. Alexi's gonna take another legendary action, and he's gonna point his staff over at the dwarf now. And with anger in his eyes, he says, "You will not take her from me." Oh yeah, for sure. Alright. As a beam of frost emits from his from the tip of his staff and just strikes the dwarf just right in the chest.
Just witness the more
Alright, we're gonna go to the dwarf's turn now.
Ooh.
As he sits there, frost all over the center of his chest, he like reels back for just a second. He points a finger back at Alexi, and as a little glob of acid appears at the tip of his finger, and he fires it back at Alexi in retaliation.
Ooh. Send it, buddy.
Ooh. Lorixus, I need you to make a dex save for me. As he rolls a natural 1.
Oh.
15.
Oh, 15? Alright, yes, you barely, you see it just whiz by you.
Dang.
Oh.
And it goes and it flies across the room, and as it arcs, you can hear it in the background hit a pile of gold and just... If someone could so politely move the dwarf behind you, yes, beautiful. And then, that will be the end of his turn. We're going to go to Arceus.
All right. Let's cross the line. ready the sneak attack to get on this. So, funny enough, I have a vicious light crossbow.
Okay.
All right, let's give it a try. But first, I want to steady aim to give myself advantage on that attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness I did.
Is that a 1?
Hold on. I got a 1 and a 9. Okay,
Oh.
hold on. Yeah. And I don't know which one
So-
would have been which.
Alright, 9 plus.
Oh, so it's 15 total, but hold on. I think I can still do one more thing.
Who are you attacking?
You're attacking
oh, no,
Alexi, correct?
Alexia.
Yes.
Yes.
Is he within 5 feet of Wes's character?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
he's
well,
automatically
no,
at
Wes,
advantage.
Wes stepped away, so he's no longer 5 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about this. You guys do that. I'll remember that
Okay.
next time.
Nope, I'm gonna have to stick with the 15.
With a 15, unfortunately, it goes, he flips his staff around and he blocks it midair.
Of course. Alright.
Fine.
Get the
Well,
bow.
You used your
already
steady aim,
used,
correct?
yeah.
Yes. Does that mean you could move
I
half?
can at least move. Oh, I can't move at all because I did the steady aim.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was none or half.
It's 0.
It's 0? Alright
Yes,
then.
Yes. I
I'm
will just
taking
stick
all
with
the time to just zero in on
There you go.
them.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
Alrighty, we're gonna move on to Pablo.
Pablo. Who do my reptilian friend, they seem sort of in control. I'm gonna turn and focus at this gold dragon,
Okay.
and I will cast
You did hex Alexi, correct?
no, I was going to Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, okay. You get to do that as your free action.
Let's do it. I remember. Oh right, so Eldritch Blast. 18.
18.
Yes.
No, you do get it.
Oh, I hit it.
Yes.
Ooh.
Indeed. Indubitably.
Whoa. I think I'll only do the one for this thing. D10.
Show no mercy.
Oops.
Show no mercy, for he shall show none in return.
Exactly.
10 damage.
10 damage?
10 damage. I'll look at him. Do you know why I'm in the open and I am a green turtle? Because I am a sea turtle. And I'm gonna turn and focus on the dragon, and I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar. I'm going to have my patron who hates me. I'm gonna call upon him, feel his energy course through me. It's seething pain, but to me it just feels like a warm embrace. And I would like to think of it as this sphere of darkness comes out of the gold around this dragon. It's a 20-foot radius sphere of darkness. It's going to last up to a minute. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area. They will have fully blinded conditions, and every time that creature starts its turn, it takes 2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
And if it ends its turn there, it must save another dex throw, or it happens again.
Okay.
And then I'm kind of doing it right now.
If you could do me a favor and draw a circle around it.
Yes. We have another. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just.
Just make it relatively circle-ish, not all wavy and knobby. There you go. Beautiful.
So just completely surrounding.
Sure.
him. And I'm going to, for my movement, just shell up and just turn into just completely shell up. There's a point to this. There's a point to this.
There's a point? Okay.
And I pass my turn.
And you pass your turn?
That's it.
Cool. The dragon is going to make a legendary action now. It's going with its great, just, it lifts its wings up. And as it lifts them up, you know, bits and pieces of treasure and gold pieces just kind of trickle down. You hear it as it flaps its wings in a desperate attempt to try and blow the darkness away.
You see the wings just come out of the sphere of darkness and gold's just flying everywhere.
Look, a flying orb.
Could Pablo and Arceus make a dex save?
Oh, no.
Again?
Can I make it with disadvantage? It's
I do believe you do.
Oh no!
Oh,
What did you get?
I rolled a 20 and a 4.
Oh, okay. Mine's a 14.
A 14?
Yeah.
You both take 12 bludgeoning damages. The wind just. So, but your evasion makes you take half damage, correct?
I'm 100% gonna die. 12.
If I do the saving throw to take that allows me to take only half damage, I instead take no damage.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I could use my uncanny dodge. and just take
Oh,
half damage.
okay. I don't believe that requires a thing. I think that's just an active ability. Or
Actually,
passive.
no, it does say I do have disadvantage on dex, so.
Oh. Well, if I can have that,
Mhm.
I'm gonna
As far as I'm aware, I'm still like aggressively under 5e rules. I know nothing about the 2024 rules. If that's changed,
Oh.
so sorry for anyone in the comments. I'm not a true D&D player anymore.
Oh.
For shame.
For shame.
No.
We're all having fun. We're learning. We're learning.
Making the transition. There's
Yes,
a lot of cool road things.
yes. All right, we are gonna go up to Alexi's turn now. Alexi, atop his small pile of gold, he looks around and he sees that it's starting to get a little nasty, and he's going to attempt to Misty Step.
Can't use reactions in the shell.
In the shell, that
Cannot.
you can't.
It literally says I can't take reactions.
Okay.
I just get advantage on strength and constitution saving throws.
Could you move Alexi behind Pablo?
Right, that's perfect.
What?
Alright, that's for his bonus action. And then for his main action, he's going to... It's you sleeping inside
Have
your
we won? I don't see him.
He whips his staff, and in front of him 5 runes appear, and it shoots out magic missiles. And it's all 5 darts. What's the word I'm looking for? Careen.
Okay.
All towards the dwarf.
Oh.
I have to protect that guy. I knew I should have asked.
Cool. He's not missing. Alrighty. And then, as his... oh wait, no, that was his bonus action, is the Misty Step. Alright, and then yes, and then that. Alrighty. Yes, Alexi will now end his turn. And we are now back at the top of initiative with Dennis.
How far away am I from the dragon? Like, are these squares units of distance?
Yes, they're 5 feet.
5 feet each? Oh boy. Okay. And then I remember from last time, we were basically in a castle, but everything was upside down.
Yes.
So in this case, all the doorways and everything are. And I don't remember the measurements of the room. It was like
it was
60 feet tall.
Oh, it was much farther.
Oh shit. I'm trying to think if there's a way that I can go and hide somewhere that I'm not like 5 feet away from this big hulking dragon without revealing my position. So I do have the spell Misty Step.
Okay.
Is there anything that looks like a ledge or like a balcony that I can possibly take shelter in?
Go give me a perception check. I will warn you, it's going to be kind of high to get something very specific of what you're wanting.
Okay. 23.
A 23? Alright then. Yeah, you see just barely from your trained eye. You're like, I could just barely make that. It's a door. Now, obviously, it's upside down, but it's just barely open enough that you could misty step into the room.
Can I go ahead and do that?
Yeah.
Boom. Used. Okay. Where am I?
just put you on like a back corner of the map.
Thank you. And would it be fair to say that I'm hidden in this spot?
I would need another hide save, dex, stealth. That one.
I like that.
28.
That's 28. You definitely believe you're hidden.
Sweet.
I like how you.
Wait, I believe I'm hidden?
Yes.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You couldn't see, but it's.
I'm thinking Pink Panther when he has that suit on.
Yes. He just flips.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. Yay.
Cool. And I think that's my whole turn. I can't really, for the bonus action, I can't do anything else.
All right. All right. It is now the dragon's turn. So the dragon takes. It's a dex save, correct?
At the end of his turn.
And what if it starts its turn?
2d6 at the start, and if he ends in it, he has to take a dex save, and then he will take it again.
All right, do you want to roll me that damage for me?
Yes.
Since it is your spell.
Nine damage.
9 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty, the dragon is going to once again.
If it matters, it's going to be cold damage. If it matters.
Pablo and Arceus and Alexi, just based on the way that we got this from my vantage point. Make another dex save.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Alright.
6.
6,
Oh, 13.
13.
Fucked up, you guys.
Didn't roll as high. It is going to be 12 damage. Half for you because of fancy red stuff. Full 12 for you. Dang, you didn't get much. And then I'm just gonna leave it there, so he's gonna make a dex save. It does indeed save.
Okay.
So is it half damage or no damage?
Will not take it.
Not take damage.
It will not take it.
Alright, we're gonna go to Lorix's.
That's unfortunate.
That's weird. It would take acid if it failed.
Yeah, it's one of those weird dual spells.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun involved.
A lot of. It's from otherworldly tentacles. Hentai. Hentai.
Deadly hentai.
Knock me away like a hockey puck, dude.
If he stops on using like Mario or using the shell and it's like.
What did I die?
Well, no.
No,
Remember,
no,
they
he-
just keep going back and forth. At some
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
they stop and they
move.
just start crawling
Oh,
again.
that's
Yeah.
right, that's right.
You're not a Goomba.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just use a. Can I bonus action dash?
No, unless it's a thing. You do have an action surge though, don't you?
Yes.
You could use your action surge to dash as your first and attack as your second.
That's what I'll do. I'll dash not to the
Good.
action surge, and then I'll use action.
Action,
Action.
action to smack him.
Yeah, exactly. So here we go. First attack. 17.
Do we think he's controlling the dragon, or you just summoned the dragon?
Okay. One more time.
I thought he was controlling
We would have broke concentration.
He's
maybe,
going
but
to.
My main thought was it.
The first attack whiffs,
Whoever-
and with
he's
the
the one that
second
started
one, he
that control's gone.
he brandishes
Dwarf's my main
his
now.
staff, and he pulls a shield out.
Dwarf is going to be my main.
The spell.
Yeah, 'cause he's getting. Oh.
Well, crap. That didn't work.
He's taken a lot of damage already. He's a little nervous.
I can imagine. It's understandable. Well, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
There you go. I was hoping to at least let it.
Alright, it is now the dwarf's turn. He can't see into the what's it called? Darkness? The darkness.
Unless the dragon's still flapping his wings, no, you can't see it. It's complete darkness.
Complete darkness.
Dark vision doesn't help either, does it?
It's complete.
Magic
It's
Because it's
complete.
magic darkness.
Yeah. Yeah, it's no light, magical, or otherwise can illuminate the area, and they're fully blinded within it. It's filled with strange whispers and slurping noises. It's just what's his name? From Juhan, the Grudge Kid. What's his name? Oh,
Yes.
They're Japanese as horses. Toshio, that's his name.
The dwarf is going to clap his hands together, and he's gonna create a giant green magic circle in the air.
Is it Green Lantern?
Green Lantern. Oh. And then he's going to thrust his hands through it, and he's
Ooh.
going to shoot 3 beams of acid.
Do you want me to put him over here? Do you want me to bring him over? Okay.
No, he is good just right where he is. And he's gonna shoot them all at Alexi.
Oh, at Alexi. Oh,
At
my.
Alexi, yes, at Alexi.
Oh.
Okay, with... He's also... Alright, unfortunately with Alexi's shield, all 3 of the beams just clatter just immediately off of the shield, and it kind of dribbles down and burns into the ground around Alexi.
He had his moments.
We're going to go to Arcades.
Can you stick your head out and like nip his ankle?
I'm not facing him.
Alright.
I'm looking where he was.
Can you stick your tail out?
Sure.
I'd say I'm a pretty good enough aim. I'd love to try a sneak attack.
Okay.
Right up in there.
Right,
Oh, to Alexi, yeah.
Unless you roll in that one, I don't believe you'll hit Lorixus.
Alright.
But and you have advantage, so it's a 1 in 400 chance.
Okay, well, great.
It's happened more often in Baldur's Gate than it should.
Okay, 19 to hit.
A 19, yes. That.
Great.
Oh well, nope, that does not hit. No, not with his shield.
Oh man.
Where's the bard?
Where's any support?
Oh, okay. Bonus action hide.
Okay.
Actually, I'll scuttle a little bit. No, I'll stay there.
You'll stay. Alright,
Yes.
give me a hide check, as
Okay.
I so graciously put it earlier.
Okay. 18 plus slots. So.
Alright, you definitely believe you're hidden.
Okay, great.
Like it's
Thank you.
believe you're hidden.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. Alexi's going to take a legendary action. What's he gonna do? Yes, he's gonna do that. Lurixus and Pablo, again, another dex save. He just likes doing his AoE spells. That's all I built him around.
12.
A 12.
Well,
And also a 12, alright. Oh, that was beautiful. Rank in the thing, please.
I'm erasing.
It's going to be 5 slashing damage. As he whips his staff around, magical swords whir around him very briefly
that's
and
so
cut into
cool.
both of y'all. Alright. And now we're gonna go to Pablo's turn.
Pablo's turn. Okay. Can I? It's a bonus action for me to emerge. Can I just use that as my movement instead?
Your whole movement?
The whole movement just to get out of my shell.
Sure, I'll
Just
let
so
you exchange that.
Just so I can keep the bonus action.
Sure.
I will come out of my shell
It is Pride Month.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know that I'm a green turtle. I'm gonna look at him and I turn around from the noises. My shell's taking such a battering right now. I'm gonna look to him and be like, what's the motive? What's your gain from this?
Oh, is that the other question?
Yeah,
just making sure.
What does Alara have to do with any of this? Is it the power? Is it love?
Alara was mine from the beginning, and then he took her, and he points at the dwarf.
You mean that dwarf? I'm gonna look and point at the dwarf, and I'm just going to reach out and point also at Alexi. I'm gonna hex him
Nice.
in the process. You know, we don't know what this dwarf's story is. How long has it been since you've seen Alara?
Trying to come up with. Try not to be like super just cliche. I do want to come up with just a little bit, so give me just half a second.
They could have, many years, they could have actually been in love. Would you stop this romance between them, a life they've started? Speaking of which, where is this crystal again?
It's where the dwarf.
This is
yes,
okay.
Yes. I was gonna say she's been missing for a year.
What
and
color is the crystal?
Huh?
What color is the crystal?
It's like glass. It looks like glass. It's like crystal clear through it.
There we go.
She's been missing for over a year, and I have not stopped my search in order to find her. And I knew that he had taken her because I saw him take her that night.
At night. Did the night look like this? And I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast right to his face.
Oh my god.
Correct me from this. It's 2 beams. Is that 2 separate attacks?
Yes, it is 2 separate rolls.
First attack will be 26.
Damn, yes, that does hit.
Okay. The second one will be a 14.
14 does not hit.
14. Okay, so the first one will be a D10. Boom. That will be 9 damage there.
Okay.
But since he's also hexed, he will take an additional 1 necrotic
Nice,
damage.
amazing.
Fuck.
And something.
It's something. I like to think it as, you hit the first one and it cracks into the shield, and then the second one is the one that goes through
Ooh, I
and
like
bashes
that.
him right through the forehead.
Shatters like glass.
That's
Oh.
Nice.
I've seemed to have forgotten something, but the key to forgetting is you never forget something. You don't ever think about it. I'm gonna pass my turn at that.
Amazing. Amazing.
Just stands there with a kind of a confused look.
Alexi, very much the same.
Pablo's side gig is making useless fortune 50 fortunes.
Listen, I'm a failed comedian.
Yes.
I guess well.
That was my true call.
I haven't. It wasn't for me. And I'll end my turn at that.
Amazing. Alrighty. Alexi, he like, you look at him and he's got like the Looney Tunes like giant just red welt on his forehead now after that Eldritch Blast.
He's just so pissed. I'm gonna die, guys. I'm at 19 health. I'm just getting battered.
He's gonna brandish his staff, and right before he performs his spell, he's gonna say, "You're a little too close for comfort. I need you all to go away." And he thrusts his staff down. I need both of you to make con saves.
Okay. Is this going to possibly break my concentration too?
If you take damage, you will have to roll a con save.
21.
21 for con?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I like that.
Trying to just
23.
A 23?
bury my talons.
You both aggressively make it. He slams his staff down as a giant echoing boom and a strong force hits you right in the chest. And you both take 4 thunder damage.
Ooh.
You'll have to make a concentration check. If from the 20, the old 5e rolls, you have to roll either a 10 or half the damage you took, whichever is higher.
Okay.
So it should be a 10.
I do have where is it? Eldritch Line, I get advantage on maintaining concentration.
Cool.
I will get is it a con save or just constitution straight? It'd be constitution straight. 19.
19? Alright, yeah,
Yeah.
you're totally
Boom was just hitting me. I don't have any skin, but you see like this scale just like from this boom.
fine. And for his bonus action, he's going to whip the
my
staff
hat.
around, and he's going to try and hit you with a golf ball,
Yes! Yes!
trying to get rid of you.
Do it,
You've
please.
been He actually manages to hit you.
Oh my yes. Oh.
He manages to hit you with a whopping 3 damage.
Oh.
Whacks you on the top of the head.
I gotta. Do I have to take another concentration check? Did you say yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't expect it to hit. I thought it was just funny.
If I fail, this is gonna be even a lot more funny. No, I got an 18.
Okay, you're totally fine.
Donk. The boom just knocked my hat off immediate and like just domes me.
Alrighty.
You said
Alright. We're gonna go back to the top of initiative with Deadless. Because he did something
Got
all
it.
the way up there, I want him to have
Yes.
one more chance before we changed the setting.
got it. Just wanted
So just one quick little thing
to
for
make sure our force
I
friend is-
promise it's coming. It's almost here.
From my vantage point,
Yes.
how far away am I from Alexei?
Probably about 120 feet.
Okay, I can hit that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got you.
easy day.
can I go ahead and attack from here?
Mhm.
Do I get advantage
From the sneakies, yeah.
because I think I'm hidden.
Yes,
But am
and
I?
then also you got 2 people right next to
Sweet.
him.
Would it be considered?
Just don't roll in
flanking?
that one, please.
I guess it'd be
Don't
considered.
roll in that
flank.
one.
I get triple
Yeah.
advantage.
Great. Don't roll in that one on all 3. There we go. I see some good numbers already.
17 plus 8.
Yes.
That's 25.
The shield does wear off at the start of his turn.
Okay. And that's 1d8. 8 plus 3,
I
that's
just better banish him.
11.
11.
Plus 2d6. 11 plus 5. 16.
16. Cool.
Would this count as assassinate, or is that just the first round?
That's
the
just the
round,
first round.
right? Okay. Yes. So yeah, that's all I do then.
Alright, that's all you do?
And then I forgot. I took 5 levels of fighter. I get to attack a second time.
Hey!
Yeah.
Cool, but
Oh.
you only sneak attack once.
Right.
Sneak attack's only once per turn.
Right.
So you can't strike again.
Can I just attack again with a second shot?
Yeah.
And that one's just a normal 20 then, right?
Mm-hmm.
14.
14
plus
no.
8.
Oh, plus 8? Yeah.
22.
Damn. God.
Ah,
I have dark ones left.
So 6 plus 3, that's 9.
Mm-hmm.
I can
Again,
roll an
2d6.
additional d10 whenever I think I'm gonna fail.
Oh, 11.
11? Okay.
And then as
I'll
my
do that
bonus action,
prior.
I'll hide again.
Okay. Alrighty. We're not going to keep going initiative really quick. Alexi is going to, after getting shot twice from you and your vantage point, he's going to be like, I've had enough of this. He points at the dragon. He says, get the crystal. And the dragon moves to snatch up the crystal.
Does the dragon know the direction he needs to go?
Yes.
I tried, guys.
We're
I know we can aim at it.
really quick, just for y'all. This is kind of like scene change animation in a video game, so like everything stops for just half a second.
Unskippables.
Yes, unskippable cutscene. Really
Gotcha.
quick. Yes, phase change.
Can't.
The dragon goes. The dwarf steps in front of him, but the dragon backhand him out of the way. Just. It snatches up the crystal, and then the dragon leaps up and goes and scoops up Alexi. And they start flying up towards the ceiling. With the crystal. Yes. The
Damn,
dwarf
Flinders.
betrayed. I totally forgot that we were missing 2 people. For just a half a retcon. At the beginning of combat, when the treasure dragon was made, it backhanded both Fadolin and what was Caden's character's name?
I think he was still playing. No, he wasn't playing Tetris.
No.
He was playing some kind of.
It was like some weird gnome barbarian.
Yeah.
All right,
I can look it up.
The first one backhands Fadolin, the second, and then it tail whips the Caden's character off screen.
There we go.
There we
Super
go.
Smash.
I totally forgot that they were here for a second.
He didn't put it in there.
The dwarf from a prone position reaches out and he's like, "No, you can't take her from me!" And his eyes glow. And if we remember, there were giant dragon bones that were hanging around the area. The dragon bones, the dragon's skull, the eye sockets also glow. That sickly green color you guys saw from the beginning at the island. And as the dwarf kind of melts into smoke and the dragon bones kind of start creaking and moving up as flesh and skin and scales start forming around it, a full-size black dragon emerges from the bones.
Oh my.
And with just a heinous roar, sickly gurgle, just
I'm sorry. It's unskippable. I'm not gonna. I'm just reacting to the situation.
He rears up, and from his hands you see magic runes kind of appear in his hands, and he says, "We need to go after him." And he's going to clasp his hands down as all of you are attempted to teleport onto his back. Is there anyone who disagrees?
What's your name? I'm gonna go with him, but
Okay.
Opinion as well.
Okay. Arcades and Deadlifts, do you join?
I will grab a pile of gold and jump
Yes.
on it.
Yes. As the magic runes circle up, you're like,
Yes.
I've just been assuming that the gold pile you've been standing on every turn just keeps getting smaller and smaller.
Yes, very correct.
It's crazy.
Yes.
My movement speed keeps getting worse.
Worse and worse.
Can you see me?
huh?
Can you see me to do this?
For play reasons, in case he can't see you,
Should I just go with him?
unless you would like to sit out the rest of combat.
No, let's go.
Okay. You go. You all teleport to the back. And you all have a nice firm grip. You ask your question, and he speaks and he says, "My name is Zethrin, the ancient dragon of lore."
Zethrin?
As he lifts.
Vision Prime.
As he lifts off. If everyone could remove their things and flip it to the other side.
We're gonna be fighting dragon back style.
Oh,
now.
I like this.
I did not pick who was who, so just everyone pile on one, please.
Is he still? I'm gonna assume he's in the middle.
Yeah, you can remove Flimness from the table because now it's the dragon's back. Yeah, so move everyone onto one space and then Alexi and the crystal on another space. There you go.
They're
Oh, bro, this is a dragon's back.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that's so cool.
Okay, so Zedrin does catch up as a more experienced flyer, not made of, giant gold pieces.
Yeah.
He reaches up to you. Kronk.
Yeah.
From the giant gold pile, you emerge from the back and clawing yourself out of the back of the gold dragon's back. You appear standing next to Alexi.
Okay, so I'm on that side.
Yes, you are on that side.
Okay.
What is
So hold on, am I the bad guy?
You've been there the whole time. You've been.
He's just been taking his
If you're
stairs.
okay with me just elaborating your backstory as to why you're here, unless you have something interesting to come up with.
I don't know. I just got dropped. I imagine it just amnesia. I just woke up here and I'm like, what the fuck? Where am I? I'm just on top of a fucking dragon. I have no idea what's going on.
You've been sleeping in the gold for who knows how long, and then suddenly you're jostled from your sleep, and you're like, wait a second.
Last thing I remember, I was at a bar.
Uh-huh.
This wizard
He's been at the grove the whole time and just.
Since you sat out for 2 turns, I'm gonna go ahead and give you 1 free turn. As you kind of jump out of this dragon's back, you can do whatever you want for your turn here on the dragon's
If you
back.
fucking one-shot this dude, man.
I'm raging.
Obviously, you woke up from your nap a little angry.
I'm angry, yeah. Who woke me up? What's going on? So, yeah. I guess I'm raging, and I want to attack the closest thing next to me.
Okay.
I'm just angry.
Going in the black.
Yeah.
Going
Alright.
black.
All right, go ahead and make your rolls against Alexi, because I assume he'd be the closest.
Alright. So,
We're gonna say the crystal is in the what's it called hand, so it's not on the back.
alright. So first attack
Mm-hmm.
is a 22.
A 22, that absolutely hits.
And then roll for damage. That is 1d12 plus 5. That is 16.
16 damage.
16 damage is 1d12 plus 5 slashing.
Dang.
But also,
What's my next trick?
for my next trick, I
also
have
have a second
Divine
trick.
Fury, which I've been neglecting this.
Mhm.
On each of your turns, while Rage is active, the first creature you hit with a weapon or unarmed strikes takes an additional 1d6 plus radiant or necrotic damage.
Okay.
So 2 plus 3, that's an additional 5.
Okay.
And then I will roll for my second attack.
Nice.
11 plus 8, that's 19.
Okay. Yes, that does hit.
Okay, d12 is 11 plus 5, that's 16.
Another 16.
Again?
Oh my gosh.
But
You are
so
murdering
Divine
this
Fury,
man.
For Divine Fury, that only happens on the first attack, no?
Based on the wording, I believe it only happens on the first attack.
Just making sure. Okay, cool. That's it.
That's it? What do you mean that's it?
Oh, bonus action, I will activate Eldritch Maul, the tattoo.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yes.
All right then. That was an amazing.
Whoa, bro, that was sick.
That was freaking 35 damage just right there.
I'd be angry too.
Yeah.
Dude. I'd be angry.
I just woke
Snoozing.
up. Yeah. Woke up mad. Woke up on the wrong side of the dragon.
Yeah, wrong side of the dragon. All right. The dragon is going to rear its head towards Zedrin and the party, and it's going to unleash another breath attack. I believe, based on the positioning, it's only going to hit Zedrin. In the thing, please. Oh yeah. As another spray of gold pieces just like darts fling into Zedrin.
Is this Zedrin? This is the gold dragon?
Yes, the gold dragon.
Okay, so these are two different dragons. Got it.
As a whole bunch of gold pieces just kind of pierce into Zedrin's scale, some of them getting locked in between the chinks of where the spaces would be, just all over, just all on his face and just all down his chest.
Come on, dude, this guy's cool.
Lyrixis, it's your turn.
Okay. So, how are we supposed to get over there?
There's a couple of things that you can do.
Get creative.
Get creative.
You still have the rope?
Toss me.
No.
Don't tell the elf.
You're gonna have to toss me. I would like to, I guess, get tossed over there in a way by the dragon's wing.
Okay.
I will kind of like calculate how his wing is moving up and stuff like that, and I will try to use that as like a springboard to jump over to onto the back of the dragon.
Alright, sounds good. Go ahead and make me an athletics check with advantage.
All my spells are concentration. I thought
Athletics or acrobatics, you may choose.
I'm gonna do athletics.
Okay.
That is going to be a 23.
A 23, amazing. You go ahead and just with the greatest leap, you just heave up and over. You hit the wing just perfectly as it launches you onto the gold dragon's back.
Do like a front flip and land right on the dragon.
Yeah. I will consider that half of your movement. So you can, just like in Baldur's Gate, jumping is half your movement. You can move 3 more spaces.
Heck yeah. I like that. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah. Dude, these things are.
And then I'm
aren't
a
they?
swing.
These things are
Swing.
good.
I'm a swing. Alright, here we go.
Advantage too, because of the. If you're both right there,
I don't know if I get advantage on that.
would that be considered flanking for him? Would that be flanking for him? Would he get
Would I
advantage
get
on?
advantage on my swing?
Yes, for flanking.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Got you, bud.
thanks, man. God.
Did you seriously just roll 2?
4.
Yes!
That's gonna be for a total of 13.
with shaky legs, you go and you're like,
What?
you miss your first attack.
Jeez, those are going away. Alright. How to be calm and collected. Swing it in. There we go. I like that one. 25.
25, yes,
Oh,
you do
nice.
hit that.
Heck yeah. Here we go. And that's going to be for 11.
11, okay.
And then I will end my turn.
You'll end your turn, awesome. Alexi will go ahead and make a legendary action, that's what it's called. If I could have Lyrixis and Kronk make dex saves for me.
Oh boy.
You have the powers, the luck stone. Don't forget the luck stone.
But it only gives me +1 to all saving throws.
Ah, okay.
I think
I tried. I'm there for you, bud.
Thank you, buddy.
You have some sort of advantage, don't you?
I think so. I just wanted to read to make sure I wasn't lying. Because I rolled a 9 and I rolled an 8, so either way.
Either way. Yeah, you both, once again, he brandishes his staff as spectral...
Fantastical focus. Once per active rage, if you fail a saving throw, you can re-roll it with a +2 bonus.
Okay, is that what you like to
I
do?
am gonna do that.
Okay.
5.
Amazing. 3 times with all 3. All right.
I watched him do it.
Oh.
Yikes.
Head.
Yeah, he brandishes his staff, whips it over his head as spectral swords once again cleave through both of you, and you take 8 slashing damage.
80?
8.
Oh.
Eight.
no,
No, I'm not a monster.
I was like, holy
I almost sprayed right
I'm,
there.
I'm trying to kill you, but I'm not a
You
monster.
got the pencil? There's like a blue one around this. You said 8, right?
8, yes.
There's someone there.
It is magical slashing damage
I keep
if
taking
that's
it for- I'm
a
so
thing
sorry.
for you.
Well,
Yes, you did pass your turn. Yes, it was his thing. Okay, Zedrin's turn. He is going to
He gets a turn too?
Yeah.
Sick.
he's going to turn his own head and he's going to blast just a stream of acid over at the gold dragon.
No, my money.
Which way is their heads?
Hmm?
Which
On
way?
your side, I
My
believe.
side is the heads?
Let's just assume so.
I'm gonna draw the stinking gold dragon. Gold Zedrin.
Unfortunately, he's completely going to whip with the wind resistance and everything going on. He was not prepared for such a vantage point at it, as the acid spray just kind of goes everywhere. Lorixus and Kronk, I want you to take 2 acid damage as a spray just...
Oh
Ow!
no.
Ow! 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 Oh, that burns!
That will indeed be Zedrin's turn.
is that 2 or 3?
2. Trois. Arceus, it is your turn.
Just so you know, the rest of the party is still looking for you in the grove. We don't know that you're fighting dragons and stuff.
Ah, no. Isn't
Oh, I
that great?
forgot, yeah!
What a sweet side
We
gig.
saw your house and thought it was ransacked. Who knew you were on another adventure?
Y'all should know me by now.
And Kronk was on an alcoholic binge. Has no idea how he
Yeah,
got here.
no idea how he got here, and somehow he'll make it back before next week.
Oh my gosh.
Those are some
You got a lot of
crazy
windows to
shoes,
clean,
bro.
bud.
A lot of window licking missing out on.
I'm gonna straight up, well, let me do my steady aim bonus action.
Okay.
Now sneak attack with. Wait, no, I already would have had advantage on that. Never mind about the steady aim.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. 22 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Now I finally hit him. Okay. Some sneak attack. Damage. This one will be good. Oh, duh, for damage.
Horrible dragon head. No one's gonna be able to tell what that is.
Yeah, that looks like a dragon.
Thanks, man! Thanks.
Do the gold dragon.
Got these.
I thought you were just about to draw a bunch of gold coins.
Okay, but I'm actually gonna sacrifice one of these D6. No, because I get to trip him. If he fails a dex throw.
Okay.
14.
If she misses, does that mean she hits the gold dragon and she trips it?
She trips the gold dragon. Just...
First damage. 11 for the damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wait, no. I get to re-roll one of those because I have some other reliable talent.
Mm-hmm.
Let me re-roll that one. Okay, into it too.
Amazing.
Okay, so,
Hey, you doubled it.
So that's-
Damage is damage.
okay, 12 damage.
Okay.
Let's see if you fail that dex.
Oh, he absolutely did. You hit him right in the ankle, and he basically just kind of buckles under the pain, and he just and so now he is now
Gold dragon. I gave him some dollar
Yeah.
signs
the dollars.
to represent gold.
Awesome. Can I put him down? He's prone.
Yes.
Cool.
Yay!
Okay. And that's it for my turn.
That's it for your turn. Okay. Pablo.
The funny face crack.
I'm looking up something real quick because I might do a dumb.
You might do a dumb.
I might.
Wait, if only our turn was
I'm gonna-
coming up before his.
I'm
that
going
would've been
to
great.
assume that concentration's broken from that whole scuff
Yeah, from
scene.
that-
I'm
from that
going.
whole shtick,
I
yeah.
would actually prefer it that way.
You can drop concentration as a free action.
I'm gonna assume that we did.
Yeah,
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 I think that's a good idea. Do we look like we're heading in a certain direction, or we're just kind of like flying around?
Right now, you're just flying around. Right now, we're gonna say, you know, at the end of this turn, this is currently in like I should have explained this a little bit cooler. You guys are flying through like a cavernous hole, like there's a fancy like geology term of like the giant volcano.
Oh.
The spout thingy. I don't know what it's called.
So we're flying.
Magma
Is
spouts.
there?
Tectonic chimney.
I'm gonna walk over.
For you know, for gameplay stakes, you know, everything is horizontal, but you know, in actuality, you guys are like flying almost vertical,
Yeah.
going up out of the mountain.
So if we jump off, it's like.
Yeah.
Do we think if stopping his dragon's going to do anything?
Can we stop this dragon?
No, I might try to pull some physics here.
That's beyond me. I'm just a dude with a bow and arrow.
Well, let's see.
In the Justice League, I'm Batman.
That's fair. But you're cool. You, have
You
a lot
guys
of money.
fly? Damn it. Alfred, send the plane.
What
Send
if,
the Batmobile.
what if I grapple the dragon and try to control it?
How big can I make this?
Can this be like an Oliphant situation where we throw like a hook through its ear, pull, and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This is y'all's game. I'm just here.
Okay. I'm going to. How big is the radius on
To be
this?
fair, DM, this is your world. I'm just living in it.
Yeah. No, this is y'all's world. I'm just making it.
Touche.
And he's knocked down right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You guys might have to start looking for ways to exit. I'm gonna cast Fireball at the gold dragon,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna try to melt him.
Where?
That's what I'm questioning right now. I'm thinking about blasting his face,
Okay.
just so he spirals down into this volcano. Gold melts at 1,950 degrees, and fireballs go up to 2,000 degrees, so I can melt this thing.
Oh. I
glad you did
like the way you think.
I
like it.
Fucking physics is what I'm
The
talking
physics.
about.
Okay.
I'm gonna blast his face.
You're gonna blast his face.
I'm gonna
Okay.
fireball.
Do you know it's a him? Has that been blasted off already?
Pride Month, you're right. What is the gender of this gold dragon?
The gender of this gold dragon. You didn't see the giants swinging, just emeralds hanging around.
I
the
failed
back.
my insight. I'm gonna fireball the gold dragon
Right in its face.
right in its face.
Right in its
If it
face.
still takes damage,
It does still take damage. I'm also gonna have it do a con save against your DC
Love that.
for the meltiness of
love
how
that.
much you get.
yeah. It would be. Well, my spell save is 15.
15. Okay.
Little
Here.
droplets of gold because it's melting.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, I thought it was
love that.
droplets like tattoos.
Okay. Roll
Oh,
damage.
actually,
first.
I
Okay.
can
I'm
do
gonna
it
need to
like that.
borrow some D8s, please, because I have to roll. The D8s?
D8s or D6s?
D6s. I apologize.
D6s,
Sorry.
I got two.
I
on
need
it.
8 of them. 2, 4,
I need 8 of
6. With the power of friendship, we'll each have 2 here. Right?
Nice.
Okay, this is going to be 6, 10, 16, 21, 26 fire damage
Okay.
to it.
Nice.
I don't know whose is who.
Mine are the red ones.
I have the blues.
I have the yellow and the dragonite.
Rainbow. Thank you, friends.
All right. You shoot the fireball right at its face. You know, in like slow motion, you can see the glare of the fire reflecting off of its like ruby eyes as it comes and it smacks in its side of its face and just And in the quick flash, you see it didn't seem to do as much as you were hoping, but a lot of it was like the whole half of the face was like melted, and you can kind of see it starting to careen in the direction it was hit.
I'm gonna look over at Lexi. Take some of that melted gold and make a crown for yourself, asshole. I'll pass my turn at that.
You'll pass your turn.
Not helping the situation whatsoever.
Oh my god.
But Neuroxis will turn and applaud you.
Yes.
Very good. I like that.
You might want to start thinking of exit strategies.
Yes. For a legendary action, for your heinous comments.
Oh, sorry, I did pass my turn. I'm sorry. I already ended. Never mind.
For your heinous comments, he points his staff at you and he says, "Fire with fire," as he shoots a firebolt at you.
Oh, I'm out of spell slots. I can't counterspell.
Oh, well, lucky you. He completely whipped with a nat 1.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah.
I like this because he is in less control of the dragon, and so it starts to careen and it hits the side of the mountain wall, and he misses with his wall. You know, thousands of gold pieces shred off of the side of the dragon.
Start picking them up. Start grabbing them.
Crockett, it is now your turn.
My whole plan.
So is he down right now?
He is prone.
Okay. I would like to see if it's possible to grapple him,
Teabag him.
to grab him,
Okay.
throw him off the dragon.
I like it.
Get the melting gold. Put them in the molten gold.
I was not prepared for this yet. Go for it.
Okay. What am I doing? What I'm
What's,
gonna roll a d20 and see what happens.
grappling?
I think you have
You can do
advantage since he's
It can be.
Oh,
I usually do athletics to athletics.
Athletics to athletics.
All right.
Or
Well, 11?
acrobatics,
Well,
depending
hold
on
on.
the situation.
Plus whatever.
I think it'll be athletics, but his will be at disadvantage simply because he's prone.
Yes. Okay.
Grapple. The target must succeed on a strength or dex. It chooses which saving throw, or it has the grappled condition.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
it
what
says
did you
here,
roll?
so.
I rolled. I'm doing acrobatics or athletics. Athletics. Oh, sweet. So that's 18.
18, yeah, so, you know, this is the wizard. He's not gonna do a whole lot against you. As he goes, he like, you know, tries to push against you, you just... Okay. And then, you said you want to grab him off?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm thinking about how I want to do this specifically.
Flavor.
The flavor,
Sorry.
the couple other things. Okay. Did you want to do anything fancy with it, or can I take the reins?
Oh, you can take the reins.
Take the
You're more
reins. All right.
creative.
So you grab him, and you go and you just chuck him, just underhanded, just off.
Wait, actually, can I like cartoonishly spin around?
Yes. So long, Gay Bowser.
Yes.
Yeah, you can totally do that. You throw him. I can't do it. You do that. You throw him off. Both of the dragons are still flying up.
Yeah.
He cracks against the wall. And as he falls, as a second legendary action, he snaps his fingers and he appears prone again at your knees. But he takes a whopping amount of damage for being
Jesus.
thrown.
Would he Misty Step but still have the force that he was going back into?
Oh, so it was the way that I wanted this to happen. So Kronk could have his moment, and that's so combat didn't end too early.
That's so cool.
Yes, so he hits the wall, he takes the damage, and as he's about to, stop moving, he, wizard reflexes just Misty says back onto the dragon before it's too late.
Yo, that was sick!
Yeah!
Alright, cool.
Alright, anything else for your turn?
Second attack.
Second attack.
He's back at his feet.
I'm just gonna
Crunch.
axe him.
Whoa!
Natty,
Yes!
yo!
Oh!
Alright.
This guy's fucked.
This guy fucks.
Oh,
That's
So you do. So
Alright,
we're
so-
gonna do Michael's thing. So you have it's 12 automatic damage because of your great ass, great axe.
Oh, hold up. I also have Q. Immediately after I score a critical hit, I get to hit again.
Only where? Q?
Right here.
He's making up for all the time he missed.
He is.
I didn't know Kronk could read.
I can't. I just now started reading. This is a different Kronk, that's why. He's not part of the main campaign. I'm learning about all these abilities that I had the whole time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, he can.
Yeah. So all right.
Again.
So immediately you roll max damage once, and so you roll your d12 again.
So the 12 plus.
Roll another d12.
Roll
Oh,
another
roll another
d12.
d12?
It's
Oh,
given
shit.
to you from the crit.
Oh, okay. So plus 3. So 12 plus 5
Mm-hmm.
plus 3 plus 5?
So, yeah, so it'll be 8 plus 12, 20 damage.
20
just
damage.
the first hit.
For 20 damage
Yes.
for the first hit,
Damn.
plus your divine range.
Divine Fury, that is 5 plus 3 plus another 8.
28 damage.
Keep going. I want this other hit.
Oh my gosh. Crit. There's a 2 in it. There's a 2 in it.
So that's 10.
Oh, for a 10.
Yes.
Well, I just wanted you to have a cool moment. You nuked him, my guy. Oh
my
that,
gosh.
Wow.
How do you want to do this?
Yes! Yes!
Oh my gosh.
So I feel like I hit not even with like the like sharp side of the axe. I'm just like blunt side, just bashing him,
Mhm.
just like
Wow.
you know. And then like I just sort of like grab him by the leg, throw him up, and then just like
Just full on baseball
cut him
him.
in half.
Oh, cut him in half. Yeah.
Brother, that's so cool!
Yeah.
I didn't.
Jesus Christ.
He had
roll.
a little bit. He had at least another turn in him. The wall and then the crit was more than enough to just murk him.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ, bro.
Dang, good
That is
grief.
hilarious.
How much did the wall do?
The wall. I said 30.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
With how aggressive the athletics check was. So you rolled like what, an 18?
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
Oh.
And so with that much of a gap, I was like, okay, let's do 15 times 2. Let's just do just a solid 30 damage. Because when you think physics like that, it's gonna fucking hurt.
That's not hard.
And I was like, okay, that's
Science,
fine.
bitch.
Yeah. And it was his turn next in initiative, and I was like, okay, he'll have another turn. He'll do something really cool. And then you just hit that nat 20. I'm like, oh, there's no way he's coming from this.
Jesus,
He's
dude.
living. Yay.
All
Well
right.
done,
Nice, brother,
You
nice.
woke up from a nap and you saved the day.
I still have no idea what the fuck is going
Yeah,
on.
Still no idea what's going on.
It's still raging.
For cinematic purposes, you do that. You throw him against the wall. He comes back. He's like, I'm gonna get you. And then you just, you do all that and you cut him in half. As he lays dying, you see like the glint of just a couple tears in his, as his concentration breaks, and the gold dragon just shatters.
Oh,
Oh, we gotta get him. We gotta get him, guys.
so
Winged boots. I got you. Well, I could.
Oh, he can fly. He can fly. Brother, you're a superhero right now.
That's so cool.
Do you have a baby sack though?
No.
No.
It's Cadence. Got it.
Just Cadence.
But it's okay. I'll like carry you like this. I'm just like, here.
Crystal one arm.
Zedrin will, obviously he'll see this and he'll turn around and he'll quickly snatch up the crystal and Pablo in his 2 giant clawed hands.
Oh, I'm still on his back.
Yeah. Those
Talk
I'm
about,
so sorry. For some reason I thought you were over there.
No,
My bad.
It's Noxious, right?
Yes.
Neurixius.
Neurixius.
Lorixius, yes. Alright, well, Kronk has Lyrixy, so Zedrin goes to grab the crystal. And I don't know if dragons can cry, but if lizards can cry,
I'm pretty sure they can.
he's definitely like weeping at the fact that he has the elf back. Alara back, that was her name.
Oh.
He speaks to you through, you know, like a I don't know what it's called. I'm not on the vocab today.
English.
English. Yes, yes.
He speaks to you through the English.
Yes. You know how your voice sounds when you've cried for like a long time and it's like it's really raspy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Hoarse?
I've never cried in my
hoarse, yes.
Very hoarse.
You've never cried that hard, I'm too manly. He says in that really hoarse voice, he's like, I was so scared. I was gonna lose her again. I cannot thank you enough. Please. As he goes, you know, gently y'all kind of come back down and he touches back down at the bottom of his board.
Shall we flip it over?
You can.
Just for cinematic purposes.
That's a cool character.
I'm breaking it. There we go.
Y'all land back down into, you know, his dragon's hoard. He lets you off of his back, and
hoard.
he very delicately sets Alara back down, and he dematerializes back into his dwarven form. And, you know, he's still weeping. His face is so flushed, he just can't control any of his emotions. He kind of just starts rambling on, he's repeating himself over and over, and he's like, I can't thank you enough. That man, Alexei, he was there, and he was a part of these monster slayers, and he had heard rumors and everything about me, and eventually he found out about Alara, and he had been spying on us, supposedly, and that fateful night, he caught us in one of our private moments, and he tried to strike me down. I wasn't, as my dragon form, and I was incredibly vulnerable. Alara stepped in. And with what magic and what I could potentially... with what I could do and what I couldn't do, I preserved her here in this crystal, and as far as I know, she is still alive. But only barely. I am no cleric, I am no healer. I've only been known for destruction, and Alara is the one who taught me there can be different ways.
Ooh. Because he's a black dragon.
That's right. I'm just gonna walk over with get my staff back out, pick my hat up, kind of walk over. I'm just kind of comforting him right now.
Yeah.
Counterspell.
I cast fear.
Cast phantasmal image.
Yes. Tasha Sidious laughter. No, I'm gonna look to all of us. Do we know of any way that could possibly help bestow our new friend's love back to him? At this time, I'm going to be trying to talk to my patron in any way of like, is this something Fey-like that, you know, he's possibly dealt with at all? But does without breaking the crystal, we could try to break it, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
I don't think we need to break it. I think he could remove the glass case that she's in. Doesn't Rebecca's character have healing abilities?
I think so. Oh, I don't
Is
know.
she a
what character
paladin?
I believe she was a druid, but she was more combat focused as a
Yeah.
main druid, so she would be at best.
Do we have any healing potions?
Is there any potions in the hoard? Can we search the treasure for any potions, possibly?
Well, so
I'm assuming like the dragon was like, I'm gonna try to find it. And this is what he brought back. There's like, there's no potions, can there?
So I was gonna say, you know, you guys are starting to whip up all these plans. You know, we're gonna, you know, try this one thing and try this other thing and everything, and we're just gonna end it there because this is as far as I had planned.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I had one other idea I was gonna try, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, no,
no.
it's-
This was kind of all I had planned for the end of this one shot, was just this one really nice big combat scene, and you know, maybe something will happen in the future when I sit down for another one shot.
Nice, but dude, what a great one shot, man. That was awesome. I'm glad we brought Zedrin in here. Bro, that was sick.
Yeah.
And what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
what the hell? Brother!
That was something.
Dude, that was
Yeah.
epic.
How much
Yeah.
damage did you do?
What
30
the
off the
hell?
wall, and then
28 damage.
28
there, so
after
total,
that.
Total 58 damage.
And just
Yeah.
the one turn, and that's not
Yeah.
including like the 35 turn one.
And what I was about to say when we made it back was Kronk was gonna just fall back asleep. He was actually sleepwalking
Curl-
the whole time.
He was raging while asleep. Can we roll to see how much gold Arceus has just accumulated throughout this time?
Oh, I like this
Y'all
one.
just hear the little tink in
can
the
I also search for
background.
magic items?
I gotta see what kind of roll is this?
Brother, that was good. That was an
Here,
awesome
good.
one shot.
D20s to show how
I love that. It was all three-dimensional.
Yeah.
Combat was all over the place. On top of a dragon
Yeah,
fighting.
the
That was
combat
cool.
dragon, that was cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Bro, you were like just sniping people.
Yeah,
brother.
you really were.
So,
Where'd you go?
if you guys don't know, that is my character. He is 3 levels of rogue, and he took the assassin specialization.
Awesome.
And he's also 5 levels of fighter, which is why I get 2 attacks per turn. I forgot that on the first turn.
Yes, you did.
But I was like, oh shit, well, it already went to Mike. Okay, I'll do it next time. But that is his whole ordeal, is he's a sniper. And his backstory, I can tell you that too if you're interested, but his backstory, it kind of leans into why he is a sniper entirely. But that is his whole thing. He's a stealthy sniper who has athletics and acrobatics with the idea of, I'm going to get to the best vantage point. So like I said, Batman, more like Green Arrow.
More like Green Arrow.
Yeah.
More like Green Arrow.
Oliver Queen.
Yeah.
Well,
That's cool.
all right, so we're gonna go ahead and end that there. Thanks everyone for joining in on another one shot
Yes,
for
we were
Table
filming,
Talk.
yes.
Yes.
Completely forgot about that.
Do all the YouTube things, the liking,
Like
and
it, subscribe it, put the alerts on. If we're still transitioning from 5e to 2024. So if we're messing up rules, comment. I know reading in, I was messing up
Tell me how
rules.
bad of a DM I am because I
No.
just throw it around.
No. You were a great DM.
This was a good, this was a solid
Yes.
2-session campaign.
Yeah,
I liked
2
it.
sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need one.
Yeah. Alrighty, we will see y'all next time.
Love you guys.